Now boarding all passengers to the Bassist.net.
Hey guys, welcome. You know what? I just realized, oh shoot, wait, hold on. Looks like the chat is there. Sorry, let me check something really quick. If I type a message, is it gonna show up in that chat box? Oh, that was supposed to be a question mark, not a colon over it. Yes, it's working, awesome. Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to another live stream here at thebassist.net. Give me just one quick second. I'm actually just changing out strings on this bass at the moment. I'll show you. This is one that doesn't get used too often. It's a Mexican Fender precision bass that I picked up on Craigslist for like $200 or $300. Someone was trying to get rid of it. And I keep it strung with flat wound strings at all times, which is why it doesn't get used as often as all my other basses. But yeah, I put some new, what am I putting on here? These GHS precision flats. I'm gonna give these a try out today because I'm gonna play a song for y'all and I'm gonna use this bass. It's gonna be a little old school sounding, which is why I'm using this instrument with the, with the cool bridge cover and the pickup cover and whatnot. I don't know, it's just something, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted a bass that looked just like Jamerson's. So, obviously it's not like an original 60s or whatever, but it'll get the job done. Let's see, is it coming through? Yeah, looks like you guys are getting audio. Hey, Merry Christmas, Bluefoot. How's it going? Colin, Jamie, thank you for distracting me from work. I'll do my best to continue to do so, though you probably shouldn't do that. You about to go all Motown? Yeah, we kind of are today, actually. Evan Brooks, making sure I turn in live this time, also from work. Well, I apologize to your employers ahead of time for distracting you. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in with me and hanging out. As you can see, do me a favor, just let me know where you're coming from. Aaron, coming from Illinois. Thanks for tuning in, man. Just to let you guys know, there is probably about a 10 to 20 second delay between when I say things, when you see them, and when the chats are going to be pulling up on the screen. So if I don't respond right away, that's the reason why. So just give me a really quick second to stretch out these strings, tune them up really quick, and we'll give some more people a chance to come in. And as I see, I'll shout out to you guys. Who else we got here? Colin can't believe I chose Sarah's cookie last night. So what he's talking about, Colin and I played a Christmas Eve service together. And then we had this after party with the whole band and everybody. And we had a Christmas cookie decorating contest. I was one of the judges and I chose my wife as the winner. But not biased, of course. She really did have the best cookie. The piping was fantastic. It was 3D. I would show you a picture of it if I could. I watch a lot of British baking show. It used to be the Great British Bake Off, and now it's on Netflix. They've got a totally different name, so I don't know what to call it anymore. Who we got? Sandan from Boston. Hey, welcome. Toledo, Ohio. Glad to have you. Got my GHSs a couple weeks ago. That's right. Bluefoot, remind me of your name. I do recall sending you these exact strings. You won them in our giveaway, which we'll have another giveaway today. I'm not sure if I'm giving away strings, though. I don't remember. I gotta have a look at it. You know what's really throwing me off? I love the look of this pickup cover. Do any of you guys play with one of these? Because this is exactly where I would hang my hand, so I would be plucking right here. And even though I'm just scooting like 1.5 inches up, it throws everything off. But again, I'm just like, for vanity's sake, I've got to leave it up there because it looks so freaking cool. Who else we got here? Knoxville, Tennessee, welcome. Aaron Kellum, heyo. You just didn't make it to scale, Cullen. Yeah, sorry. Portsmouth, UK. Russell, yes, that's right, Russell. Yeah, thanks for joining us, man. So if you guys are just coming in, do me a favor, tell me your name, tell me where you're from. I'll shout out to you later at some point. And again, there is about a 10 or 20 second delay between what I'm hearing and what you guys are, or between what I'm saying, what you're hearing, and what we're reading on the chat. So if I don't respond to you right away, that's the reason why. My apologies. Anyways, yeah, let me know where you're from, and I'll shout you out throughout the live stream as we get there. I'm gonna wait about 2 or 3 more minutes before we really dive into it. Give people a couple more seconds to get in here. But hey, is anybody going to the NAMM show this January? I believe, I know I'm playing on Friday the 25th, so it's that weekend. I'm not sure exactly what the days are. But if you're gonna be at NAMM, definitely come hang out with me. I don't know all of the places that I'm playing yet, which is why I'm showing you all of my socials right now. Because I'm for sure playing at the GHS booth, I believe at 2:30 on Saturday. And I'm playing at this really cool event called the Bass Hang. Again, I don't know where the venue is, but Uriah Duffy is the headliner that night. I'm opening up at 7 o'clock, so when I have more information about where I'm playing and when, you know, I'll be posting that on social media. So if you guys follow one of these accounts below, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, anything like that, you'll know where I'll be. And also, you know, let's come back to this chat stream over here, because while I'm at NAMM, usually what I do is I just go around and hang with people. I have a lot of friends. That's kind of the coolest thing about NAMM, is we're all in the same spot for a couple of days. So it's a great hang. I get to see friends that I only see once a year. And so I don't typically go like booth to booth and checking out new gears. People are always asking me like, oh dude, what'd you think of the new dark glass something something? Like, never even heard of it. I don't know. Oh, they released it at NAMM. Oh, cool. Yeah, I missed it somehow. So while I'm there, you know, I probably should take advantage of it and do some NAMM coverage. I'm sure some people have been teasing about some new products that they're announcing. So is there anything you guys want me to see or want me to go check out and film and you know, try to bring home and do a pedal demo or something like that? I don't know. Let's read some of these comments over here and see what y'all are saying. Hold on just a second. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Hold on. Busta Bass. Just bought your first fretless bass. Dude, that's awesome, man. I have a fretless 5-string that I like to play, and then a fretless 4-string jazz bass. They don't get used very often. I'm not much of a fretless player, but it's a good idea to have one. El Paso, Texas. Isaac, thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, Russell says it'd be about 3,000, is it still up there? Yeah, 3,000 pounds to get to NAMM. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Cullen's gonna be there, so Cullen and I will hang out for sure. Aaron, got a show? Yeah, that's right. Aaron's gonna, I'm so sorry, dude. Aaron's playing a show, Aaron Kellum, in Santa Clarita at a venue that I was just at. Actually, I played there last weekend, and our shows are on the same night, so I can't come to yours. I'm sorry, and we'll miss you at mine, obviously. Isaac, you're gonna be at NAMM. Awesome, dude. Yeah, shoot me a message on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, and we'll try to hook up. Are you there with a company, or are you just coming to visit, or are you playing somewhere yourself? Busta Bass, put a set of Labella Flatwounds medium 5-string. Yeah, there you go. London Bass Show. You know, I've never been, but I hear really, really awesome things about that event. I've only done one thing in Europe, the GitCon with Warwick Basses, and they talked a lot about the London Bass Show while we were there. So, anyways, hey, if I could take a minute really quick and just remind you guys of something, could you please do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up? Obviously, it improves my rankings, but it also makes it so that more people will see this live stream. They'll get notified of it. So if you could do me a favor, yeah, just give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. And actually, you know what? Normally at this point in the live stream, I start taking questions. And please, by all means, start, you know, putting them down. We'll get to them in just a second. But I actually have a couple of questions for you. Is there anything that you would like to see here at the Bassist YouTube channel? I was just asking about NAMM, but not even that. I mean, I don't know, tutorial videos. Is there anything in particular that you're struggling with that you want to learn how to, or something you want to learn how to do? Two-hand tapping stuff, slapping, any lessons, more gear reviews and that kind of stuff. Obviously, you don't have to tell me exactly at this moment because we're not even looking at it. I can pull it back up on the chat stream here. But if there's anything that you guys want to see at this channel, please let me know. Just type it in there. And if I don't get to it right now, obviously, you know, I'll come back and I'll look over the chat later and see. Okay, let's see. Got any more shout outs? No, not yet. Isaac says he's going to be there with the company. Cool. Yeah, so let's just hook up. Game the algorithm. Yeah. Well, you know what, man, somebody's got to do it. Hey, I'd like to take a moment really quick and say a special thank you to our sponsor for this live stream, GHS Strings. As you can see, I'm also wearing one of their super awesome t-shirts. And I said a second ago, if you missed it, I was just putting these brand new precision flats. They've got two different lines of flat wound strings. These are the more classic ones. I know they've got a brighter set too. But yeah, so GHS, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. These guys have been kicking ass since 1964, straight out of Michigan. If you think about it, Michigan gave birth to Motown, gave birth to GHS Strings, the auto industry, and actually it's like where the majority of my family is from. So Michigan's been killing it for a long time. So GHS, thank you so very much. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play a song for you guys, being that it's, well, you can see there's a Christmas tree directly behind me. It's December 21st, and so I'm gonna play a Christmas song for you guys. So this is actually a track I tried to play this at my last live stream, and I was just having all sorts of audio failures. I fixed it, I think. So if it doesn't work, I apologize, but I'm really doing my best here. So this is a song called Winter Wonderland, and the reason why I'm playing this bass, a P bass with flats, is because this is just kind of, on every record I do, I try to do like a throwback album, a throwback song to like that Motown, that Stax, old school vibe. And so that's exactly what this is. This song features my brother on guitar, my good friend Sean Massey on keys, Tim Boone on drums, and the amazing Sarah Lynn Grubb singing duet with my brother. So without further ado, here we go, enjoy.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking
gonna finish that lick. That's a bad idea. Awesome. Well, hey, so like I said, that was a song that came off of. Hey, there it is. There's a link. Not a link. Sorry, an image. That's a song that we did from "Merry Christmas" from the Jamie Lewis Band that came out in, 2012. That was 6 years ago, 12, 30, 40, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, my goodness, time flies. So yeah, that's my brother Jason with the big old pouty face on. Tim's putting his hand on his shoulder. And Sean Massey and I, you actually wouldn't recognize Sean anymore because he's got a beard that comes down to his belly button. He's one of those dudes now. So he and I used to look like exactly the same, but not anymore. So anyways, you can find that on Spotify if you'd like. There's that one. I played a song for you guys last week, the Deck the Halls, which is actually like sort of the theme song here at thebassist.net, oddly enough, is a Christmas song. But anyways, yeah, so thanks for checking that out with me. And, hey, let's read some more shout-outs here. Who we got? Oh, dang, we got a whole bunch of things. Let me see if I can back this up, and looks like I missed a ton of them. Hold on. All right, seeing a bunch of stuff about NAMM. I'll come back to that. Actually, no, let's do that right now. Hold on. Hey, if you didn't realize, I'm making all this shit up right now on this spot. There's not really much of a script. I've got a little bit of an outline of things I want to make sure I cover, but we're totally just going off the fly here. So please bear with me. I'm doing my best. Where did I leave off over here? Hold on. Algorithm. Okay. Russell says you're interested in other bass players' practice regimes. Okay. Well, the only one I know of for certain is mine. And actually, I kind of chronicled it in a book called The Way of the Bassist. If you go to thebassist.net and click on the store page at the top, I think it's shop.thebassist.net if you want to go straight to it, you can at least find out what my practice routine is. And you know what? Actually, I think Evan Marion and I talked a little bit about this in the last episode of the Bassist podcast. So Russell, if you're not checking out the Bassist podcast, I don't know if you listen to podcasts or not, but for sure, Evan and I definitely talk a little bit about our respective practice routines, if I remember correctly. That was several weeks ago. But yeah, I can definitely, see what I can do in that respect. That kind of thing will probably be covered more on the podcast than it will at the YouTube channel, just because that's what the podcast is. It's me and a guest, usually another musician. We got Norm Stockton coming up pretty soon. I'm meeting with him, I think, next week, and a whole bunch of cool bass players. So yeah, check out the Bassist podcast if you haven't. Sorry, let me keep going down here. Evan Brooks says, could you do a quick review of your ostinato patterns technique? Love your video, having difficulty applying it in my band stuff. Okay, let me get to that later. Remind me of that, I don't know, in about 10 minutes or so. Because yes, I think I can help you with that. Tutorials for sitting in an open mic or other jam. Dude, actually, okay, so bust a bass. Here's something that I used to do all the time. My brother and I would go to open mics. And if you guys don't know what an open mic is, you can go play, you can go sing, you can go do whatever you want, read poetry. You can do whatever you want. The mic is open to you. And so we would go and try to sit in with the first band. So like, I don't know any of the songs, never met this person before, but we would try to like get with the first person, like, hey, do you need my brother plays guitar, I play bass. We try to go there with the drummer, like, hey, would you like to do a full band thing? Because usually it's just like, somebody with an acoustic guitar and they're gonna sing a song and they'd be like, okay, well yeah, the song goes like this. We just learn it really quick and then play the song with them. And then each person after that would come up to us, and so we'd go play 20 times that night. Obviously playing 20 songs we'd never heard before, so, not perfect, but just like trying to get out there. And the intention was, we wanted to get studio work. We wanted to get like, not touring, but, we wanted to get hired. So like throughout the night, we would play with everybody, handing out business cards and stuff. And so, I don't know, yeah, we just thought that was gonna lead to work. It didn't, because if somebody's playing an open mic night, they don't have any money and they're not playing shows because they're at an open mic. So the plan backfired in a sense, but it did teach me how to learn a song really quickly, how to get on stage and play material that you're not practiced on and that you're not ready for, And so that's, that's a great skill to have in and of itself. So that's what I have to say about open mics. All right, hold on. Let's keep going down here. Ostinato. open mic. I second the jam sessions and open mic thing. I've been playing bass for about 6 months. This is what Evan says. And I want to start jamming with others. Yeah, dude, open mics. That's a great place to do it. Okay, hold on. Bus Bass says, best ways to sharpen your chops if you don't play in a band. Let me think for a second. Well, I mean, obviously you can practice licks. You can practice scales, speed, technique, any of that kind of stuff. But, and I wouldn't necessarily say that that's not chops, you know, but to put it in context, it's like saying, how do I become a really good football player without ever playing a game of football? Well, I mean, you can work on passing and catching, I guess. You know, like you can do push-ups, you can run, you can work on your cardio, you can bulk up, but like really none of that helps you. I mean, like it'll help you play football, but if you're not playing football, I'm not a sports guy, so the analogy might be a stretch. But do you see what I'm saying? Like with music, if you're just sitting in a bedroom and you're practicing, I mean, that's great. But in order to put it in context, you got to go out and play with some other players. So open mics, those are a great place to meet people. But even, dude, Craigslist, you know, it sounds kind of crazy, but the guitar player I'm touring with right now, I found him on Craigslist. That was where we took out our ad for hiring Shim's guitar player. So, you know, don't look past that one. Let's see. Evan says, that's what intimidates me slightly about it is I don't know how to prepare for a proper jam. I know my repertoire isn't very large and something I'm actively working on. Yeah, well, and that's the kind of thing when it comes to open mic, and if you're sitting in with someone, there's just this common understanding that if it's just utterly terrible, it's okay, because it's an open mic. Nobody there is a professional. Nobody there is, you know, throwing down. They're all just, they just want a chance to, it's like one step above karaoke, basically. So I don't want to say there's nothing to lose, but just go in there with no expectations, and I think you'll be fine, man. Dig in the groove. Hey, thank you so very much. Rule number 1, don't be intimidated. Number 2, bass players intimidate others. Rule number 3, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a bass. That doesn't work. I'm sorry, I ruined the joke. My beard completely obscures my neck. Hey, Russell, I'm proud of you. Good job. I do listen to podcasts, and I heard that one. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Did we talk about practice routines? Or am I thinking of someone else? It could have been Adam Neely. I don't know. Dude, if you knew how much junk was in this brain, you would think I'm insane. Russell says, any tips for getting work as a private bass tutor? Yeah, well, when it comes to getting students, I don't necessarily know the best way to do that because I've been teaching since I was like 9 or 10 years old. Not on bass. I was a piano teacher, and I would assist my mother, who started a music school in like 1988. So I've been teaching my whole entire life, and so the students would just be walking in the door. We have currently over 550 students at the Lewis Music Academy. I don't teach there anymore. I'm just a silent partner at this point. But so the students just always came because we were involved in the schools. So my mother, my brother, myself, we would be the music teachers at all the elementary schools, the high schools, and the junior highs in our area. And they pay shit money, you know, $10 an hour or something like that. And we would do these after-school programs, which again, just paid virtually nothing. But we would then rope them in to come and be full-time students where, you know, we charge substantially more than what we were getting paid. So it's kind of like, you know, we kind of looked at going to the schools as basically paying for marketing. You know, we could have taken out ads in newspapers and magazines or whatever you did in the 1900s, you know, but we just chose to just go straight to the schools, do our thing, and the kids had fun, and you know, then we were able to open up a physical place. So anyways, I don't know if any of that helps you at all, because that's how I got into it. So yeah, at this point, try putting out some cool YouTube videos and see what people think, and let them know that you teach. I know that's a viable income for a lot of people. Open mic is akin to a football scrimmage. There you go. There's the sports analogy that I needed help with. Gotta get in the game and knock heads to get better. Yeah, there you go. Tackling a dummy and other drills won't get you there. Those all make sense. So listen to Bust a Bass. Don't listen to me. The schools in UK pay reasonably. Yeah, okay, well, you know what? That's, I don't know what it is about America, bro. We're just completely backwards when it comes to this stuff. We treat our teachers absolutely terribly. We pay them very poorly. So I don't know. That's just how we do it out here. Hey, if you guys haven't done this yet, please do me a favor and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You just got to click on that button right there. But this is really important. Hit this bell icon right next to it. That way, you'll get notified every single time that that a new video goes live, or every time that I'm doing a live stream just like this. And obviously, you can see down there below. If you haven't done so yet, please give this video a thumbs up. That way, it improves my rankings. We're playing to the Google algorithm, and everything's makes me really happy. What are we saying? Russell says, just need to find a way in. Yeah, exactly. So try auditioning, interviewing. And keep in mind also, at that level, if you're going to the local schools, you're working with children. So you're not going to be working with advanced players, per se. There's nothing wrong with that. And people honestly would ask me all the time, like other professional players I work with, that would be like, dude, I hate teaching because you're working with a kid who doesn't practice, and next week he still didn't practice. So you're doing the same thing like 5 weeks in a row, 6 weeks in a row, and like it's just grueling. They don't ever get any better. And then that's just called working with kids, because chances are they went from you to karate, to soccer, to gymnastics, to the next thing, So try to keep this in mind also. This will help you with your sanity and your patience. When you're working with children, teaching music lessons, what you're really doing is you're a music mentor. Well, I mean, you're a mentor. You're just a positive male role model. Because, well, I don't know if you're male. I am. And my first guy teacher was in the 7th grade. And that was a big deal because before that, all my teachers were women. And I had Mr. Guy Vett. I still remember him. And actually, I still hang with him today. We still kept ties with each other. And it was just, I don't know, being a young boy who had a positive male role model, it was a big deal. And he was my math teacher. I don't know anything about math beyond, what I need to know for music. But he made a positive impact. And so when you're working with kids and they're not getting better and they're not practicing, it's okay, because what you're really doing, I don't know if you can hear my dogs screaming at the mailman probably. What you're really doing is you're just being a positive role model, a positive influence in a young kid's life, boy or girl, doesn't matter. And you're doing so through the vehicle of music. You could be a math tutor, you could be, I don't know, anything, but you're using music to have fun with this kid and, mentor them and just get them through this stage of their life, because it's pretty crazy that any of us make it through junior high and high school and all that stuff. So I don't know if that helps you at all, but that's kind of how I see it. What else we got here in the chat stream? Appreciate the advice, Evan. Yes, you're very welcome. Try to get an open mic soon. Let y'all know how it goes. Yeah, please do, man. Yeah, let me know. All my socials, at Jamie Lewis, Twitter or Instagram. Facebook, I'm pretty bad at. I do it because I have to. But if you want to get a message out to me, email or Twitter or Instagram, those are the ones I check most often. Russell says the musicians union suggests an hourly rate of £34 per hour. Not that realistic in my opinion. Yeah, well, I don't know. You take what you get, I guess. Kind of random, but most people here seem advanced players. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. All are welcome here. It's okay. Not a big problem. You'll thank me once you do it and nail it. Yeah, good advice. Thank you. Sorry, I just got back from like a 4-mile run, and then I hit the rowing machine for like an hour, and that was a terrible decision because I'm really, really thirsty right now. Hey, you know what? There's actually something I want to do really quick. Give me just 1 second to pull this up. This is part of the clunkiness I was talking about. I got an email a couple days ago of someone asking about some help. They were like, I'm getting a ring on one of my strings and I don't know how to get rid of it. I didn't know what this person was saying, not really. So I was like, can you send me a video of you playing it and then I'll see if I can help you with it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. Take a look at this video. I'm pretty sure the audio is still rolling. Yeah. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say and let's see if I can help him.
Oh, here's the problem that I'm having here. When I do the scale, the first one, and I have this ringing on this third string right there. Um, do it again. And then I have muted everything, and I still have ringing on my third. So I'm just have curiosity of the best doing way to mute that.
Okay, awesome. So yes, I think I can help you. And actually, you know what? Let me pull up this camera angle right here. Is this one going to be the best? Okay, yeah, this will be pretty good. All right, so I don't know if you're here right now. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. And I forgot what the problem was. But after watching this video, check this out. What's happening is as you're playing, when you're moving down the neck like this, when you're coming to these other strings, you know what? Hold on, maybe this is a better angle. Is this better? Yeah, okay, let's go with this one. So as you're traveling down the neck, right, you're coming down the strings this way, what's gonna happen if you don't mute your strings is this. Right, I have no idea what scale I just played, but as you move this way, you need to stop the previous strings from ringing out, otherwise they're going to. So you can do that in here I am, one of two ways. That's the camera. Okay, I found it. So I'm gonna show you, keep an eye on my right thumb, right? Watch this. I'll just do a C major scale. Right, now you don't hear any of that ringing out that you were talking about. And the reason is because as I went from this string to this string, look at what my thumb just did, right? You see how I was kind of up here? And then as I started playing on the A string, I brought my thumb to the E. And then as I moved down to the next string, I did the same thing again. I brought my thumb, and actually with this one, I'm muting two strings right now. I'm resting my thumb on the A string and on the E string. I don't know if you can see that, right? So as I'm traveling down the instrument, I'm actually moving my right hand with it. I'll do it in slow motion. And at this point, like my thumb is completely laying against all three of these strings, the E, the A, and the D. And I'm just playing on the G. And if I did accidentally touch these strings, I mean, that's the most sound that it would make. So that's what I would recommend. When you're practicing your scale, a lot of people try to like anchor their thumb in one place. Right, like that time I left my thumb here the whole time. And I don't like playing that way. I would actually travel with my right hand. I should have warmed up first today. But yeah, I would actually travel with my right hand throughout the whole entire scale. And actually, I'm gonna give you one more thing to check out. Hold on, I gotta find it first. Where is it? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna bring you guys back over to this screen right here. The three amigos. All right, where is it? Oh yeah, the basics. This is a course that I put together. It's totally free, it's on YouTube. And it's this one right here. This video I'm going to copy. We're gonna get rid of it, and I'm gonna paste it here in the chat stream. So click on this link that I just shared. Oh wait, apparently I didn't share it yet. Okay, now I shared it. Click on that link right there, and this is a whole entire video dedicated to right hand and left hand muting. And the problem that you had, again, from where the camera was shot with the video that you shared, I couldn't tell what your right hand was doing, but I'm assuming that's what the problem was. The only other thing I could think of that would help you is this. Now, I was gonna say, like, with your left hand, you can try to, like, do some barring. Right, see how I left this finger here the whole time to keep these strings from ringing out? I don't think that's a particularly good way to do it. I would rather catch that with my right hand. And the reason why I brought all of this up is because this is something I would actually like to start doing with these live streams. If you guys have something that you're struggling with, please film yourself doing it. It doesn't have to be a high quality video or anything. Just set your phone up and play. It'd be nice if I could see both of your hands. But yeah, if you're struggling with anything, send me a video and I will do exactly what I just did. I'll help you out here. And I'm not sure if you're with us right now. I'm not sure if you're here in this live stream. So if you have any questions for the person that I was helping just now. Please chime in. I'll check the chat stream and we'll see. But for anybody else, if you're struggling with anything, yeah, send me a video and I'll include it as part of the next live stream. So let's come over here to the chat and see if I missed anything. Nice. Oh, it's you. Okay, DHDU91111111, whatever. Yeah, that's you. Very cool. What's your name again? Yes, you're here. I see you. I guess you don't have to share your name. I just like to say thank you. Josh, cool. So yeah, thanks for sending that to me, man. I appreciate it. And if you have any other questions, you know, ask away right now, or, you know, work on it a little bit. Send me an email if you're still struggling with any of that stuff. And yeah, Russell, you nailed it. It's sympathetic vibrations caused from triggering a harmonic, or actually it could just be sympathetic vibrations just from rumbling the instrument, right? Because, I mean, think about it. A sympathetic vibration is the sound that, what's the best way to explain it? Okay, so like I'm striking the E string right now, right? Well, then how come those strings were ringing out as well? Pretty silent, I mean pretty quiet, but they still are. And the reason why is these strings are vibrating sympathetically because they're connected to the same piece of wood that this string is. They're connected to the same bridge that the E string is. And so even if I'm not striking A or D or G, they're still gonna vibrate a little bit just because I'm playing E and they're connected to E. So yeah, that's exactly what it could be. It could also be a sympathetic vibration, or just, yeah, not muting it with your right hand as you move down, so. Anyways, did I miss anything? Oh, there was something on the teaching subject before. Oh, no, wait. Take it to a guitar tech for setup. Spare yourself the aggravation. Is that for me? Was this bass not in tune? Is it not working? It could be. It's been a minute. It's been sitting in the closet for quite a few years, so it could be that. All right, hold on. Let me see. What else are we doing here? You know what? I'm going to answer one more question because actually I've got to get going. I'm going to cut this one a little bit shorter than these live streams usually go because I've got a rehearsal tonight for, let's see, we're doing 8 Christmas services between last night and Monday night. So I'm just nonstop rehearsal, Christmas services, performances, and then holiday parties and everything else. It's been an insane month. I disappear every December. I disappear off the map and I don't return until New Year's, which this year there's no New Year's gig, so that's nice. String problem for the guy has, gotcha, nice, yeah. Attack might be able to help you out with that too. One thing I want to say really quick, I kind of mentioned it before, but if you guys haven't checked it out, the Bassist podcast is my weekly podcast. I usually go up every Monday or every Tuesday, and it's just me and a guest or 2 guests. This past week was my brother and my best friend DJ Sheridan. We've been in a band since we were in high school, and we do cover gigs and all that kind of stuff now. The week before that, I had Adam Neely and Nick Shingelis from Havoc and Job for a Cowboy. Before that, I had Evan Marion, as we were talking about. It's a conversation between me and anyone who wants to come and hang with me, usually bass players or musicians or something like that. But yeah, so all you gotta do is just on your iPhone, I think it's Apple Music, or maybe they have their own podcast app. I know I'm an Android guy, and so I know that I just download the Google Podcast. If you search The Bassist Podcast, you'll find it. We currently have 36 episodes, and if things go well next year, I'll start doing 2 a week. That'd be pretty awesome. Hey, one more thing. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We're gonna be doing a giveaway in just a second. So everyone that's still here, hang around because we're gonna get a chance to get some free stuff. But I just wanna make sure I say one more big thank you to GHS Strings for making this live stream possible. And actually, one of the things I'm gonna give away is a GHS product. And you're looking at it. Well, it's not gonna be this exact shirt. I mean, I guess you could take the one that I'm wearing. It'd be kind of weird. No, I'm gonna give you a brand new one. Whatever size, if you get this question right, you're gonna win yourself a GHS t-shirt. So here's question number 1. Oh, actually, you know, I need to back up for a second because I need to explain the rules. So here's how it works. I'm gonna ask a question, and the first person to give me the answer wins a GHS t-shirt. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna ask like any random questions. I'm gonna ask specifically things about what I've been posting here. Not just here at my YouTube channel, but also at thebassist.net or at my Instagram or Twitter. So if you want to win something, you've got to follow me in one of those places. I guarantee it's a lot of the same stuff being pushed around. But if you don't know the answer to the question, it's probably because you're not following me. So one more time, if you need help, hold on, where are the socials? This is where I'm at Jamie Lewis on Instagram and Twitter, and then Facebook, that's the only oddball. That's at Jamie Lewis Bass because somebody already else has Jamie Lewis taken. So here's the question for a GHS t-shirt. How many songs are on my Christmas EP? Now, actually, this is something I haven't posted about, but if you want to know the answer, it's really easy. All you got to do is go to Spotify, and you can look, and you can find out for yourself exactly how many songs are on it. One of them I played today, Winter Wonderland. Another one I played last week, which is Deck the Halls. So there are at least 2 songs, but the answer is not 2. Does anybody know? Yes, the answer is 4. Good job. Okay, so you won the GHS shirt. Just do me a favor, San Dan V. Sorry. If that's your real name, do me a favor, just send me an email to jamie@thebassist.net. Send me, just give me an address and tell me what size, and I'll get that out to you probably first thing tomorrow morning. And if I don't respond to email, don't worry about it, I'll get to you. I didn't forget about you. It's just the most wonderful and the most busiest time of the year, but I'll do my best to get it out tomorrow. Okay, here's question number 2. In this week's podcast, myself, my brother, and DJ Sheridan those were the guests. And for the thumbnail, I photoshopped our faces on a very specific movie cover. What was it? You'll find this at Instagram. You'll find this on Twitter. You'll also find it just on the homepage of thebassist.net if you go there. And if you win this question, actually, I just showed it to you. It's the Three Amigos. Okay, never mind. I got to find a new question for you because I gave you the answer. But this was the thumbnail. I was actually, this is a big deal to me. I was really proud of myself because my wife is a graphic artist. She's really good with Photoshop, and I did this by myself. Okay, take a look at that. That's really good Photoshop skills, and I know nothing about the program. I'm actually really terrible at it. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Here's the next question. I'm sorry, I ruined that for you guys. So I had a special guest on my YouTube channel, the very last video that I did. Who was it? It's literally the last video I uploaded. Anybody know? He's also one of my favorite bass players. Dude's unreal. Crazy good technique. We were hanging in Markneukirchen, Germany, which I know I absolutely just butchered that name. It was not Derek Bennett. Voodoo, I feel like I can't give you the point for that one. It looks like the name, but it's not. I don't know if you misspelled it. You're getting closer, but I still can't give it to you. Does anybody know? It's literally the last video I uploaded. If you just go to my YouTube channel or you go to bassist.net, you'll see there's a very special, wrong tutorial. You'll see a very special guest. And the winner of this question gets a free private lesson with me. Evan! Yes, the answer is Nathan Navarro. Nathan's one of my favorite bass players. We met several NAMMs ago. He and I both play Source Audio pedals, and he works for the company now. And yeah, so geez, 2010, 2011, probably my first NAMM show is when I met Nathan. And at that time, he was the dude doing the dubstep wobble with that. And I think he was wearing a glove too. I don't know, he's kind of weird. But Nathan's one of my favorite bass players. He's a rad dude. He's gonna be on the podcast coming up pretty soon. So yeah, Evan, same thing for you. You get a private lesson with me, so all you gotta do, shoot me an email, jamie@thebassist.net, and just give me your rough schedule. Let's do this, because it is Christmas this week. I'm heading to Vegas, then I get back on Saturday. Let's look the following week, January, last week of December, first 2 weeks of January, something like that. Send me whatever your availability is, and I'll get you in there. Autocorrect. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Maybe next time. And do me a favor, guys, again, if you haven't done so yet, please hit the subscribe button and then make sure you hit the bell icon right next to it. That way you'll get notified of what's going down next. And I've got one last thing actually that I'd like to give away. And I'm not gonna do this today, okay? I'm gonna decide, I'm gonna pick a winner. Let's say December 26th, the day after Christmas. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share with you, actually, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna pull up 3 links, okay? This is something everybody can participate in, all right? Fun for all. I'm gonna put 3 links in the chat right now, and check this out. These are all Christmas videos that I've done over the past few years. The first one that I just posted is a video where we ate ghost peppers, the hottest pepper in the world at that point in time, and then we sang Christmas carols for charity. The second video is actually another, it's just more footage of that. We ate more ghost peppers and sang more Christmas carols. I think we ended up, my brother ate 7. My brother ate 7 ghost peppers, and I think I had 3 of them, 2 or 3 of them, and it was just brutal. It was the most horrible experience of my life. And so yeah, you can just see us in those first 2 videos. And then the third one I just shared is last year, my brother, myself, and a couple of our friends, we did a cover of This Christmas, probably one of the best Christmas songs in the world. And here's the reason why I'm telling you this. I'm giving you 3 chances every single day to share this on Facebook or Twitter. I mean, I guess you can't really share it on Instagram. That's not really that kind of platform. But if you share these posts and you tag me in them, at Jamie Lewis or at Jamie Lewis Bass, whatever it is, you're gonna be entered into a drawing to win an entire year, an annual membership at thebassist.net. Just to give you an idea, that is a $200 value. If you want an annual membership currently at thebassist.net, it's $200. So that's what I'm giving away. All you have to do is just help me spread some Christmas cheer. I've given you 3 videos, so 3 times a day, you can share these videos. Now, please don't share all 3 of them at once, because then you're just gonna get spammed and it's not really gonna work. So I just wanna get these songs out there. They're pretty low on views, and I think they're really, really cool. The first 2 are insanely funny and painful to watch. So all you gotta do is just share those 3 links and tag me when you do it. You're gonna get entered into a drawing, and the day after Christmas, I will give one of you a $200 value annual membership at thebassist.net. Totally free. So that's all you got to do. And guys, also thank you so much for coming and hanging with me today. I had a blast. Thanks for listening to the music. These strings sound awesome. I'm really happy with these new flats. So thanks again to GHS, and I'll see you guys all next time. Please also don't forget, definitely remember, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Come hang out with me at thebassist.net and check out what it's all about. And also the podcast directly below, you can see, just search for The Bassist Podcast on whatever podcast app you've got on your phone. New episodes go up every single week. And again, thank you so very much, guys. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you again in a couple of weeks, all right? Take care, and I'll see you next time here at thebassist.net.